Welcome to our amazing city of Kilwa. I'm native from this city and I'm here to tell you our backstory. We were once an Islamic city-state on an island and now we are today's southern Tasmania on the east coast. Kilwa was founded in the late 10th century by settlers all the way from Arabia and Persia, which is nowadays Iran. Now, come on, let's go show you the nearby traders. Now we are arriving our closest trading city, which is Singano, which is only 1.2 miles away from us. Hi, what's your name?
Puma.
Where are you from?
I'm from Singano.
Oh, how far is that?
1.2 miles away.
What are you trading today?
Salt and gold.
Look at our next trader. What's your name?
Liam.
Where are you from?
I'm from Zanzibar.
How far is Zanzibar?
313 kilometers
And
away.
what are you trading today?
Tortoise shells.
Here's my new friend Liam, and now we're gonna take a trip all the way to that trading port.
Go.
What's so special about Sagno Manara?
Actually, other than Kilwa, we are the only trade port still active today.
Wow! Okay, it's time to head back to the center of our city. Kilwa is in the coastal region of the Indian Ocean Trade Network in the Southeast Africa, inhabited by the Swahili people. We have the largest ports, and our flatlands consist of rocks, sand, and red soil. Since I know you want to come to Kilwa now, here's our most convenient ways to get to us. You can get here from ships and boats, primarily from the Indian Ocean Trade Network, or you can even come from the Trans-Saharan trade routes on camels. Now here we see one of our most common animals, a camel.
Kilwa is filled with unique culture. Our culture is made from the interaction of Arabs and Persians because intermarrying was common. The natives here speak Swahili and practice Islam. Our architecture is so unlike anywhere else because we even have Chinese porcelain in our white lime plaster of our exterior walls. We are technologically advanced in navigation, astronomy, and shipbuilding, making your travels in the long distance easy. Don't worry because all your rights are being taken care of. Our ruler is the Sultan. The authority of our rulers remains low because our societies are organized around kinships, which makes sure that our rulers and authority don't have that much power. Our society is more matriarchal than anywhere else you'll go, so our women feel safe.
Hashtag feminism.
Here we are with Liam.
How has the city changed and because of whom?
Muslim Arab merchants heavily impacted East Asia. Ruling families of Swahili city-states claimed Arab or Persian origins to bolster prestige.
So what else is traded there?
Muslim Arab merchants had plentiful of Chinese porcelain and dressed in rich Indian cottons.
Other than trade, what drives our economy?
Us merchants are heavily reliant on the Indian Ocean Trade Network. We started off as a fishing and agricultural community, but because of the expansion of the Indian Ocean commerce led to a growing demand for East African products. Once agriculture created a surplus for trading, the village became wealthier and expanded into towns and cities. Animal husbandry was also common and was aided by a regular annual rainfall and shallow coastal water, plentiful in seafood. So what is bought and sold in Kilwa? We do with ivory, gold, tortoise shells, and slaves.
So what do we import and produce?
We import and produce glass, silk, porcelain, cotton cloth, and copper.
We trade shell jewelry for agricultural products from the more fertile interior.
We are Kilwa Kills the Wind Agency. Are you tired of getting pushed from those dumb monsoon winds? Well, let me tell you that Kilwa Kills the Wind Agency can change that. Call 909-00444 to get a free subscription. What our wind agency will do for you is we will tell you when you will depart safely at your dock. We can also give you an estimated time of arrival and travel. All we need in return is simply 10 grams of salt. You will no longer get stuck in those dumb monsoon winds. Your travel will now be efficient, faster, and safer. If you call now, you get a free compass. This compass will dictate if you're going north, east, south, or west.
Wind agency is no longer responsible for you once you leave the dock. Terms and conditions will apply. We will not be held responsible if your boat collapses, you get lost at sea, your boat departs in the wrong direction, or if your compass breaks. There's a possibility of...
Next up is the travel combinations throughout Kilwa. There were sea ships and sea travel during this time. In the 12th century, there were 400 different types of ethnic African tribes that lived along these coastal lines. Merchants and traders had made stopping points along these coastal lines so that way they can stay while having their sea travel. Sadly though, the decline of Kilwa had became, and the Portuguese had came in and destructed it.
Let's jump into how our great city Kilwa fell. Kilwa was an economic powerhouse used for trade between the Indian Ocean and the Trans-Saharan trade route, which was at its prime between the 12th and 15th century. In 1505 CE, the decline of Kilwa began.
His voyage, the Cape of Good Hope, had everlasting effects on Kilwa and had huge internal and external changes. Not only was the city left in ruins, but the Portuguese had also taken full control of the Indian Ocean trade ports and was not letting any of the outside traders in. Also, an outbreak of odd interior tribes had come to kill over 3,000 Kilwa residents, and the number of how many died that day still remains unknown. To recap, Kilwa flourished from the 12th century to the 15th century thanks to the great quantity of gold coming in from Great Zimbabwe to Kilwa's southern outpost of Sofala. Ever since then, Kilwa has never been the same.
So, Amanda, how do you feel on this fine Kilwa day?
I feel great after conquering Kilwa.
Can I start with asking you a few questions?
Yeah, I guess.
So, what was the day that you conquered Kilwa?
The day was July 24th, 15. I remember as we got off the ships, one of the men put down the Holy Cross and Admiral Dalmeida prayed.
Next question. So, how did you conquer Kilwa?
I'm getting there. After 7 years, we followed Gamma's expedition with Almeida, bringing tons of ships and soldiers, and we were able to conquer and destroy this puny city.
I didn't think we were that puny.
Ha! Well, now we claim Kilwa and control the Swahili city.
Who are you?
I'm Al Hassan, one of the few figures of Kilwa independently verified.
What did you do?
In the early 14th century, Kilwa underwent a major expansion, and I was a huge part of it. I funded extensive building projects and established the most powerful sultanate to this day.
Why are you more important than others?
All of the rulers during this time had only used copper coins, and I was the only one using gold. Having gold was a lot more useful and efficient while trading internationally. Having this gold made a statement of Kilwa's power, independence, and Islamic credentials.
Thank you, Hassan, for your time. This interview has been very, very useful.
Okay, can you give us your best monsoon?
My most convenient trade transportation. I'm going to stop. Look down and be sad.